Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're cracking open a really interesting source. It's a script, actually, for a podcast aimed at helping people, use and speak English more confidently in their daily lives.
That's right. And our mission here, think of it like this, is we're going to pull apart this script, really analyze it, and find the most useful, actionable tips inside.
Right. We want to see how this source tackles that big challenge.
Yeah.
How do you actually practice English every day? And maybe even more importantly, how do you build the confidence to speak it?
Exactly. We're looking for the specific strategies, the ideas they share. Okay, so the first big question the script seems built to answer is, well, how do you practice English daily if you're not like living in London or New York?
Yeah, that's a common one.
And what's cool is how this script handles it. It doesn't just say it's hard. It says you need creativity. That's the core idea. Practice is possible anywhere. You just got to be a bit inventive.
Creativity. I like that. It puts the power back in the learner's hands, doesn't it? So what kind of creative daily practice examples does the script actually give?
Well, it starts with things that are, super accessible. Like one simple thing is just switching the language on your phone or your computer to English.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Really low effort, right?
Yeah,
Because you're already looking at your phone constantly.
exactly. You just naturally see the words over and over. It builds familiarity without feeling like, heavy studying.
Uh-huh. What else?
It also talks about watching English videos or TV shows, and importantly, using subtitles. That helps you connect the sound with the words and see how people really talk.
And they mentioned picking stuff you actually like, right? Cooking shows, fitness videos, travel vlogs, whatever you're into.
Yeah, that's key. Makes it fun, not a chore. It's just entertainment that happens to be in English. Even short YouTube clips would work.
Okay, so media consumption. What about reading?
That's another one. Reading everyday stuff, like signs you see on the street, food labels in the supermarket, restaurant menus,
Oh, yeah, practical things.
and even short news articles. They actually suggest looking for like easy English news websites that are made for learners.
That's a helpful pointer. Good specific resource idea. Anything else for that daily integration piece?
There's the classic keeping a notebook or using a notes app on your phone. The idea is to learn, say, 3 new words each day, write them down, and then try to use each one in a sentence.
3 words. That feels manageable, not overwhelming, builds consistency. Okay, and then there's the slightly more unusual tip,
Ah, yeah. Talking to yourself.
right?
The script suggests basically narrating your own life in simple English, like, I'm brushing my teeth now, or, okay, making breakfast, or even just, it's raining today.
And they had that funny bit about talking to your dog, right?
Yeah. Which might sound silly, but it's kind of brilliant. It solves the I have no one to practice with problem instantly. You get to form sentences out loud privately.
It really hammers home that idea from the script, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Daily practice isn't about finding huge blocks of time. It's about weaving English into what you're already doing.
Exactly. Little moments adding up.
Okay, so that's the how to practice daily part. But as the script points out, knowing what to do is one thing. Feeling confident enough to actually speak is often, well, the real mountain to climb for learners. How does the script tackle confidence?
This is where I think the script offers a really powerful shift in perspective. The main message isn't get perfect first. It's more about being brave. It literally says, you don't need perfect English to speak confidently, you just need to try.
That feels like a weight lifted, doesn't it? It changes the game. Mistakes aren't failures, they're just part of learning. The script uses that phrase, no mistakes, no learning. Simple, but effective.
Totally. It's all about a growth mindset. So, starting from that idea, what practical things does the script suggest to actually build up that speaking confidence?
Well, starting small seems really central. They talk about talking with friends who are also learning English.
Right, creating that kind of low pressure zone, less intimidating.
Or joining English learning groups online, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, things like that, using the community aspect.
Yeah, finding practice partners that way, and then just doing it. Practicing speaking every single day, even if it's only for 5 or 10 minutes.
Just getting used to the act of speaking. The script seems to argue that just doing it regularly reduces the fear over time.
Makes sense. Familiarity breeds comfort. And then there's a very practical tip. Speak slowly.
Ah, interesting. Why slowly?
Well, a lot of learners feel rushed, maybe try to sound fluent quickly, but the script points out that slowing down gives your brain time to catch up, helps you think, helps you speak more clearly.
Slow and clear beats fast and jumbled, right?
Definitely. And linked to that is using simple sentences. Don't try to use super complex grammar or vocabulary right away. The script emphasizes clarity. Being understood is the goal.
Good point.
What else?
This one's interesting, recording yourself speaking.
Oh, okay. Why? To cringe at your own voice. Maybe a little. But mostly, the script says it's for self-correction. You can hear your pronunciation. But also, and maybe more importantly, you can hear your progress over time. Listening back after a few weeks or months can be a huge confidence boost.
Ah, I see. Proof that you're getting better. That makes a lot of sense. That's motivating.
Exactly. And one last sort of unique tip the script mentions: smile when you speak.
Smile. How does that help?
The script claims it actually makes your voice sound friendlier, more approachable, and maybe, just maybe, the physical act of smiling can trick your brain into feeling a bit more confident.
Huh. The mind-body connection. Interesting angle. So, really, the big message on confidence from this script is it's built through action, through being brave enough to try consistently, not by waiting until you feel flawless.
Precisely. It's earned, not given. And the script also adds, be proud of your effort. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Everyone learns differently.
Very supportive tone there. It's about your own journey.
Yeah, personal progress.
So connecting all these ideas, the daily integration, the confidence building the script actually lays out a super simple daily routine, doesn't it?
It does. Very concrete. It breaks it down into 3 quick hits during the day.
Okay, what are they?
Morning. Just say 2 or 3 sentences out loud in English. The example was something like, today is Monday. I will drink tea and go to work. Really basic.
Okay, tiny commitment to start the day activating your English brain.
Then, sometime in the afternoon, listen to a short English video or podcast, tying back to the media tip.
Right, passive listening practice.
And then evening, maybe before bed, write 3 short sentences in a notebook. Like, I ate rice for lunch, I watched a movie, I feel happy. Just simple reflections on your day.
Wow, that sounds incredibly achievable. Like maybe 10, 15 minutes max for the whole day.
That's the idea. And the script makes this bold claim. Follow that simple routine and you could see real progress in just 1 week.
1 week, that's fast.
Hmm.
But it emphasizes the script's